The real reason why Trish Stratus made her return to WWE has been revealed. This happened during a steel cage match on Monday Night Raw between Becky Lynch and Bayley. Towards the end of the match, members of Bayley's faction began to interfere in the steel cage match. Io Sky and Dakota Kai both came down and started to help Bayley win the match. But then all of a sudden, Lita's music began to play, and she ran down to the ring and helped Becky fight off Damage Control, and Becky ended up winning the match. Now, fans were very surprised because Lita's return was a complete secret and a surprise. This was not advertised. There really weren't any rumors or leaks before Raw went on the air, so this was a shock. Now, some fans have said when Lita's music began to play, they for a moment thought, hey, that's Sasha Banks' music. That's Naomi's music. And they got really excited. Then when they found out it was Lita, they were like, oh, it's Lita. Not that Lita's bad, but that they wanted Sasha Banks or Naomi to return more than Lita. Now, Lita is a legend. Lita retired from wrestling, but she has come back from time to wrestle in special matches. And now fans are wondering, why did Lita return? And what is WWE's plan for her? After Monday Night Raw went off the air, it was revealed that at the upcoming Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, Becky Lynch is going to tag with Lita, but also joining their team is going to be WWE legend Trish Stratus, as they will take on the 3 members of Damage Control, Bayley, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai. This will be a 6-woman tag match. This was something that Becky Lynch has been wanting to do for a long time because she is a huge fan of Lita, but also Trish Stratus. And this is truly going to be a dream come true for Becky Lynch. And WWE knows that it's tough booking a pay-per-view after the Royal Rumble and then on the road to WrestleMania. Because people, all they want to think about is either Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. So they're trying to pack this kind of in-between pay-per-view with as much star power as possible. And one of the ways they're doing it is bringing back legends like Lita and Trish Stratus. And as Becky Lynch celebrated her win on Monday Night Raw in her steel cage match with Bayley, Becky looked very excited that Lita was by her side as she celebrated. And Becky is obviously very happy about this. Now, some fans aren't happy about this. They want younger stars to be on these pay-per-views and to be in the big matches and not legends. But at the end of the day, WWE truly believes that what drives numbers, what drives viewership up is star power. If you don't have star power, then it's pretty much just NXT. Because if you want great wrestling, just watch NXT. You're not going to have big stars, but you're going to have great wrestling, especially the pay-per-views for NXT. So WWE brought back Trish Stratus to give an extra push to this in-between pay-per-view on the road to WrestleMania. And at Elimination Chamber, we will see a 6-woman tag match as Becky Lynch teams with Trish Stratus and Lita. Cody Rhodes is not happy about something that WWE did to him on Monday Night Raw. During a segment involving Cody Rhodes in the 3rd hour of Raw, we saw Paul Heyman interrupt Cody as Cody was cutting a promo. Of course, Paul Heyman is the manager of Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns is scheduled to face Cody at the WrestleMania pay-per-view. But if Sami Zayn defeats Roman at Elimination Chamber, then it will be Sami versus Cody. But what made Cody so upset was when Paul Heyman came to the ring, they had a planned segment where Paul Heyman was going to talk about how great Cody's father was, Dusty Rhodes, and how Dusty was very proud of Cody. And then Cody was going to say some heartwarming things to Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman was going to cry, and the segment was going as planned. But then Paul Heyman said something unscripted that caught Cody completely off guard. Paul Heyman said, "Cody, Dusty told me in his last phone call with me that Roman Reigns is the son I never had." And you could see the shock on Cody Rhodes' face when Heyman delivered that line. And it seemed like it came out of the blue and Cody was not ready for it. Now, maybe Paul Heyman was supposed to say it in a different way, but just the way he delivered it really landed a gut punch on Cody. It was a very real moment, an unscripted moment, as Paul Heyman threw out an ad-lib that really hurt Cody Rhodes. And rumor is that after the show went off the air, Cody was really upset. Paul Heyman said that, and reportedly Paul Heyman told Cody that at the last minute he was handed a new script that included that line, and that was a line that Cody hadn't seen in the script because it was handed to Paul Heyman on his way out to the ring. Cody just wasn't ready to hear that Dusty Rhodes wished that Roman Reigns was his son. That's a tough one because Cody's gimmick is really all about his father, Dusty Rhodes. He talks about Dusty in every single segment. So for Paul Heyman to say something like that, it had to hurt him deeply because it was off script or it wasn't in the script that Cody Rhodes was going by. Going forward, we will have to see if WWE lessens the tensions here and maybe they don't bring Dusty up as much in the feud between Roman and Cody because Cody holds his father to such a high level that trying to say that Dusty didn't love him as much as Roman Reigns, that Dusty wasn't proud of Cody, all these hurtful things. And we're just getting started here. This is just the beginning on the road to WrestleMania, and we have a long time. So there's going to be a lot of hurtful things. And WWE is known for having some of their wrestlers say really hurtful and low things. They will take a tragedy and they'll try to make a storyline out of it. They'll try to incorporate it into a feud. You know, this has happened time and time again. And so it shouldn't come as a huge surprise because WWE likes to incorporate real world things and then put them into a feud and kind of twist them and make the babyface feel really bad. But even though Cody was upset by this, he will most likely persevere and he will keep going and he will let WWE know what is okay and what is not okay. Because if Cody is going to be in this company for a long, long time, he has to be able to trust the writers and the heads of WWE so that they don't hurt his feelings and make him feel bad and basically destroy everything he's worked for. So on the road to WrestleMania, it's definitely going to be bumpy for Cody Rhodes. What are your thoughts about Lita returning to WWE and tagging with Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus at the upcoming Elimination Chamber pay-per-view? And what are your thoughts about Paul Heyman and WWE upsetting Cody Rhodes? Leave a comment below and give me your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification so you are notified when we upload a new video.